Alright, come on the realm. She need a frequency. I'm gonna do this Nicki Minaj. Uh, quick pull, Queen of Red. Alright, Queen of Red. Everything in this video is created for entertainment purposes only. Everything in this video is alleged in my opinion. Okay. Everything created in this video was created for entertainment purposes only. And everything in this video is alleged and in my opinion. Okay, the cards are alleged. My name is alleged. Queen of Red. What is going on? I seen the Queen of Red. Energetically, I'm not feeling like the Queen of Red is in a space where she is being supported. Okay. I feel like the Queen of Rap something is very, very off when it comes to the Queen of Rap, y'all. So, let me do this energetic pull. It feels like she's trying to come. Alright. It feels like she's trying to come. But there is something in the way. Alright, there is something in the way. Okay, so let's get into this reading about the Queen of Rap. Okay. It's something very off. The energy just does not feel right. Okay. The energy just does not feel right. And people are waiting for her to come out. Her fans want her to win. Okay, she's been winning for a long time. But I just got to looking at her. And this last interview that she did. And the energy was very much off for her. Okay? It's like I felt like I wasn't looking at the same person or connecting with the same person. Okay, so let's see what's going on here. We got the Tower. Okay, we got the 10 of cups. Okay, so this feels like freedom. You know, this feels like liberation. Okay, like a lot of like an awakening. Okay, I feel this awakening energy. Okay, prosperity. All right, happy family, happy marriage, happy life. All right, I feel like something was trying to work up against this happiness. Okay, and there was either some mindsets or some people that had to be kicked out of the kingdom, man. Okay, I do feel like there was somebody who had to be kicked out. Some changes that had to be made. Okay, and everything is alleged, but yeah, that's what I'm getting. I'm getting like, I'm hearing freedom, freedom, I can't move. Freedom, come and loose, yeah. Cause I need freedom too. Okay, so I'm feeling like there's this energy of like a fight for freedom. Okay? This energy like a fight for freedom. Okay, I'm gonna put these cards on top. Yeah, it's some type of fight for freedom is that I'm feeling. Okay, we definitely got game over. All right, we definitely got game over. Yeah, thank you ancestors for being here with me. I'm seeing Chun Li. Okay, but I got game over. All right, what's the energy around the Queen of Red at this time? Yeah, I'm feeling a lot of manipulation. Okay, false allegations. All right. Yeah, I'm feeling some false allegations that are being put out or they're going to be put out. Okay. There's some type of false allegations that is trying to be put out. Okay, something is going on. What's the energy around the Queen of Red? Okay. We got clever, self allowance, doing me wrong. Okay. So let's see what's going on. Being followed came out. Oh, Lord. All right. So there's like this energy of freedom or looking for freedom or creating freedom. Making changes. Okay. Yeah. Somebody. Yeah. I feel like she had to create a mental freedom. Okay. It's mental. That's what I'm getting. That's what I'm feeling. Okay, I'm feeling mental freedom. I'm hearing bondage. Okay, there's this way of thinking, or it's either everything that's in the media that may be taking a toll on her mental space. Okay, and like I said, everything is alleged. Okay, but that's what I'm feeling. Okay, I'm feeling a sense of mental freedom. Okay, I'm feeling a sense of enlightenment trying to come in, awakening. Okay, change. All right, there's some type of changes that are trying to come in and being made so that this happiness can come in. All right, it's like questioning what makes me happy. Right? Is all this stuff really worth it? Okay, that's the energy that I'm getting. It's like, is it worth the mental bondage? Is it worth um I'm seeing backlash. Is it worth slander? Is it worth false allegations? You know, is it worth my peace? Is this worth my happiness? Right? Just to come out and do this, is it worth it? Okay? There's this freedom trying to come in when it comes to this happiness. Okay? We got being followed. Okay? So I feel like, you know, the queen might be being followed, watched. Okay? At this time. Alright, yeah, there's somebody in opposition that just doesn't want this business venture to happen. Okay, I know some of you guys look at it as entertainment, but this is how people feed their families. Okay, this is how people make their money. How they eat, how they sustain themselves. Alright, this is business. And business can get very nasty. Okay, there's somebody that is in the business that is very, very nasty. Okay, that doesn't want this happiness or they're jealous of this happiness. Okay, it could be the family dynamic that they could be jealous of too. Okay, but this freedom is coming in. Okay, to support this happiness. All right, freedom is coming in. Yeah, freedom of mind. Okay, freedom of the mind. All right, We got doing me wrong in reverse. Okay. So, I believe that she's aware that people are trying to do her wrong. Okay, but it's gonna come out in the 3D. Okay, we gonna see who it is. All right. This person who is working up against, you know, this opportunity to pursue wealth. Okay, self allowance and clever. Okay, self allowance and clever. All right, there's somebody that's very clever or feel that they're very clever. Okay, I do get the energy that she is very clever, and to get through this industry and be as successful as she is, the girl has to be clever, man. Okay, but there's like this energy, um that is blocking the self allowance, and it's mental. Okay, this is mental space. All right, somebody has done so much spiritual work and so much bashing, false allegations. Okay, that it feels like it's a mental toll. All right, and because it's a mental bondage that someone is trying to put her in, put this fear. Okay, it's causing a lack of self allowance, allowing of oneself to be successful, allowing the things to happen, right? Allowing self to come to the forefront and perform. All right, self has to come in, but self needs permission to come in. All right, and to be self. See, if you get it, you definitely get it, man. If you get how this thing works spiritually, okay, then you gonna understand exactly where I'm coming from. There is something blocking self allowance. All right, and it's going to take this energy of being clever, okay, and allowing self to come out to play. All right, allowing this version of self to be. All right, see, when you are a performer, you got to allow, right, that character, that part of yourself, right, to come out. All right, when you are a performer, when you are an entertainer, okay, this is why the people have the stage names and things like that. These are alternate personalities. These are alternate versions of yourself, right? That you are allowing to express and come through. Even actors are doing that, embodying, characters. Okay, this is what it takes to perform, to act, right? You got to allow that character, okay, which becomes a part of self, to come through. And it needs the permission to. Okay? It needs the permission, okay? Nicki Minaj needs the permission from Onika to come out and perform. Okay? And there's this block there, right? And that's why it's not coming out the way it should be coming. All right? There's also a lot of bullying and things going on behind the scenes. We got game over, man. Listen. Listen, the people just don't get it, man. The people just don't get it. When you block somebody who has a purpose, and it don't matter who like her, who don't like her, get over it. Nobody care about your feelings. All right. When you have a purpose, when you have a purpose, when you have a plan, When you are working with God, when you are working with the Most High, when you are working with your ancestors, or whatever it is that you believe in, and that thing spiritually is there guiding you, okay? That energy is there pushing you, all right? It's nothing nobody can do about it. See, all people can do is trying to brainwash you, make you not believe in yourself, all right, make you question who you are, and it's because you always have the power. See, if you didn't have the power, then they wouldn't need to convince you of anything. They wouldn't need to stop you or delay you if you had no power. But because they see you the way that you see you, as powerful, amazing. Yeah, we all done made some daggone mistakes, man. We all done did something. There is nobody on this daggone planet that hasn't done something wrong. We are learning. But whether somebody has done things that are unfavorable, whether people have done things that you wouldn't do, it does not mean that they don't deserve to walk in the path that they are aligned in. When God, the Most High, or whatever you believe in, gives you that daggone vision and hands it off to you, you cannot give a daggone about who in the world don't like it. It's none of their business what you do with your gifts. It's none of your business how you make your money. It's none of your business. Somebody is insecure and childish. Somebody in opposition to the vision, okay, for the queen of rap. It's childish and insecure. Okay, but there's an end to this conflict, man. Now, I did a couple of videos on the Queen of Rap. Make sure you go check them out. All right, I did do a little prediction of 6 months to a year from when she actually released a date. Okay, go check out my videos. All right, the ending of this conflict of these people in opposition, okay, are these people who want to make money off of her blessings, gifts, and talents. All right, her vision. All right, because they lazy, they want to make money through somebody else instead of using what God gave them, man. Don't nobody owe you their talents, their gifts, and their money and their visions. All right, we are free. We get to choose what we want to do. And there is somebody that wants to own her image, that wants to own her. Okay, that wants to use her to make money. And the answer is no. And the ancestors said, all right, that the answer gonna stay no. See, the end of this conflict is coming in. Now, they're all going to try to be some reconciliation because somebody about to realize that there's that illusion that they tried to create, that she could be stopped. They about to find out that that illusion ain't real. See, somebody somebody about to find out that there's something higher than them. Yeah, somebody about to find out that there's something higher than them that is protecting this vision that she is bringing forward. See, she is bringing forth a vision that has been given to her. All right? And so ain't nobody stopping nothing. They just delaying. But in all reality, okay, it's really going to be right on the time. I said in reality, it's going to hit right on time. Yeah, somebody, all right. I am getting this energy of renewal and like, oh, I'm just seeing all white. It's like sins washed away, man. It's like purification. Okay, there's this purifying energy around her at this time that I'm seeing, allegedly. All right, there's somebody in opposition who is just greedy, materialistic. Okay, I'm getting like because we got the king of pentacles. There's somebody who I'm not gonna say that. Ooh, viewer discretion is advised. All right, there's somebody with power. All right, that deal with people with more power. I said there's somebody with power that still gotta ask the people with the real power. All right, yeah, yeah, in opposition. Okay, greedy, dishonest. Okay, this person may even work hard themselves. All right, but they're trying to use her as a stream of income. All right, so life can be easier for them. There's somebody in opposition, man. Okay, it's giving masculine energy. All right, let's dig just a little deeper. Now I'm not gonna give y'all a lot, cause y'all don't ever hit the cash ad. So you got to go over there to Patreon to get a deeper reading from me. All right, well I gotta make y'all hit the cash ad a little bit. It's always in the description. We got this tombstone energy. All right, we got this tombstone energy in reverse. The tombstone card represents death and burying old things. Sometimes we allow things to die, but they linger. You're being called to bury the old. Rest in peace so the new can come in. And see, we had that reverse. So this is something that's coming into play. There's some type of thinking or ways of being that the queen needs to bury. Okay, so that this resurgence, this new energy can come in. Okay, I'm getting like, man, I see the pink wig fell off, man. Oh my goodness, the ancestors said, let them have the pink wig, baby. Ooh, I just heard somebody evolved past the pink wig. The ancestors said, let them be the old you, baby. Yeah, then grown up and evolved, baby. You hear what I'm saying? Then grown and evolved past the kids that want to be the old Nicki. They won't be the old Nicki. Whole time Nicki in a whole nother atmosphere, man. Whole nother plane. And y'all chicks fighting over the old outdated version of somebody else. Nasty word. Who in the world want to be the old outdated version of somebody else? Talk about no talent, man. Oh, but they gonna get it. They gonna get it. We got social media famous and moving into a new place. Okay, so there may be a new place coming into play. All right, this the energy that I'm getting. Okay, I feel like the queen may be becoming more famous on social media. All right, yeah, I do feel this energy like she's becoming even more famous at this time. All right, it's like she's evolving, man. Yeah, I'm getting that she's even more popular to like the younger crowds, man. Like this vision is timeless. Okay, I do also get the energy that there's somebody in opposition to her or trying to be her. Okay, that is nobody. Like they social media famous a little bit, and they trying to be her. Okay, yeah, but see, the queen moving into a new place, not only in her life though, but just as a person. Okay, like I said, we all did stuff. We all gonna have people who don't like us. We all gonna have people in opposition. This is just life. Okay, but you can't deny that the woman has worked hard for her life. All right, she is exceptionally talented and gifted. All right, now whether you like her or not, you gotta realize, y'all. All right, not liking somebody is everybody's right. See, but what becomes weird is when you need groups of people to not like somebody because you don't. That's when it becomes weird. All right, learn how to dislike somebody, but still be able to be cordial. Don't allow your disdain for something somebody does, right, to get you out of alignment with your good energy. Okay? Stop being so insignificant to your own self. And realize there's a separation between what somebody does and who they are. You are watching somebody evolve. You are watching somebody grow. You are watching somebody make mistakes. Get over it. But I do feel this new coming in, this new environment, this new space spiritually, mentally. Okay? Not only just the home or something like that, but I'm getting everything is new, baby. Yeah, somebody who was an influencer or popular on social media, okay, is in opposition. All right, is in opposition. See, I ain't gonna get real deep. Y'all don't like to pay no damn body. All right. Okay, so we got the Page of Pentacles and the Nine of Wands. So somebody want to guard up. They want her guard up. They want her scared to come out. They want her to be afraid. Okay, they may be doing things to try to scare her. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't want this money to be made. It's about the money, man. But see, the question is, if somebody is that talented, okay, because I do get that some of these people are artists themselves. Why you ain't making the money? Why what you doing ain't making the money that you need, baby? Could it be that you ain't making a lot of money? Could it be that you really ain't as popping as you think that you are? See, because if you as popping that you think that you are, then you don't need nobody else gifts and talents. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Yeah, somebody who is social media famous is like being used. All right, they're being used because they want her to have this guard up. All right, this woman is strong though, and I'm telling you now, the queen is coming. I'm telling you now that the queen might be delayed in y'all's eyes, but it's going to be perfect timing because there's something bigger All right? There's something bigger at play here. And this energy can't be stopped. All right? This energy can't be stopped. Okay? Energy can't be stopped. Upgrading occult practices. See, a lot of y'all are scared of them occult practices. You really need to go look at them and get an understanding of these things for yourself. All right? Somebody is upgrading their occult practices. It's about to get bad for somebody. Somebody is realizing that this ain't just physical. This thing is spiritual, man. And so you gotta fight spiritual warfare with spiritual armor. You understand what I'm saying? If you try to fight spiritual warfare in the 3D, baby, then you gonna be. Look at this mess, y'all. They are going to the jailhouse. Somebody in opposition going to jail, baby. I told y'all in that last reading that the person should stop while they're ahead. I said in the last daggone reading that I foresee that the more they keep messing with this lady and what she is here to do, the quicker they go into the clank, clankety clank. I'm telling you, it's a trap picking with this lady, man. Don't do it. Don't do it. I'm telling you, you working up against yourself. Stop while you're ahead. All right? You are messing with something bigger, man. You messing with something bigger. The lady is protected. Deaf and dead, man. Well, I'm just gonna say this. You see what it said. I feel like somebody was wishing death on a lady. All right, was trying to put death on a lady. And I feel like they gonna be facing the same thing they've been putting out against this lady, man. I'm telling you, leave it alone. Leave it alone. You see that somebody protected. They've been winning. Never even heard of winning as long as this woman been winning. Why do you think the lady been winning? Spiritually protected, man. Somebody being lined up. Lined up. Stop playing with people who have purpose, man. It's not a game. Okay? It's not a game. The lady done worked hard. Alright? And the people want her money. That lady done worked hard. And the people want her money. No support is still jealousy. Somebody coming into realization that no support is still a form of jealousy. I believe she's seeing that. The silence shows that you're jealous. All right? The silence is showing that somebody is very jealous. We got cheating, being impatient, shortcuts. Yeah, somebody in opposition to her hard work and her money that's going to come anyway. See, while the people up there trying to worry about her money, they need to be over there trying to figure out why their money is blocked. Somebody needs to figure out what mess they done did and fix it so that their money can be unblocked instead of trying to go over there to somebody else and find a way to cheat them out of theirs. Figure out what you done wrong. Figure out who you owe a daggone apology to. See, your money blocked because of the things you done did and the ways you done got it. You can't be mad at other people who are striving and being successful with good intentions. And I know the lady ain't perfect. I'm not saying that she is, but nobody is. Nobody is perfect. So while we sit over here spewing negativity about somebody who worked their behind off for what they got, worked her butt off to be where she is, deserve every daggone thing that she's worked hard for. But somebody want to find a way to cheat a hard-working person out of their daggone money with allegations and lies, and even if it is the truth, it ain't nobody daggone business. It ain't your business. Mind your daggone business. Especially when people ain't bothering you. Mad because somebody else winning. Mad because somebody else winning. And look at it. The daggone delays are unblocked, man. Because there ain't nothing you can do about it. It's bigger than you. This is alignment. Purpose. Purpose. Ungrateful people. She done opened the doors for you, man. Female rap wouldn't even be a thing no daggone more. We don't give a daggone what you're talking about. The lady that kept female rap alive. And you ungrateful as hell. You can't stop what God got for somebody. Or whatever it is that you want to believe in. You can't stop it. She was made for this. Made for it. Which is why she has been winning for this long. Leave people alone when they walking in their purpose. Was put here to keep the door open, the position open. Ain't nobody about to give up their daggone position because of somebody else's insecurities, man. Talking about age, man. Y'all ain't over there telling McDonald's to shut down because they done been around for 100 years. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. And still gonna move forward. Yeah, this energy that's gonna get rid of all this conflict is here. And they gonna try to reconcile and apologize. It's a heck no. You should have stuck with the winning team. Because when you go up against an energy that wins. You ain't got no daggone choice but to lose, man. It looked like you winning for a little bit. All right. Look, they set you up. Somebody was in love with the lady. And they made. Somebody was in love with the lady. And they little feelings are hurt. Yeah, somebody was in love with the lady. All right, somebody was in love with the lady. In love with her. Thought she was beautiful. Well, she is. Love that shape. Probably been whacking off the pictures, man. Wanted to get a taste. You hear what I'm saying? They set the lady up. They little feelings hurt. They little ego hurt. Get over it, man. Get over it. Not everybody want you. Not everybody is attracted to you. Get over it. And get over yourself. They are hiding their affiliations, but it will be exposed. Somebody hiding their affiliations, but you know, time tell on everybody, baby. Time is a tattling tale bastard. I'ma tell you that. Tell on everybody. Alright, time tells on every day on body. Alright, and time about to tell who been in opposition, being able to be bought and paid and sold like slaves, man. Alright? Look, remove your energy from that space. She need to remove her energy from whatever home she in, whatever space she in. Alright? There's some energy in there that she don't need to be around. Alright? And that's all y'all getting. Alright? That's all y'all getting. Alright? Because y'all don't hit no cashy apps. And I'm going to send y'all over there to Patreon. Alright? Shout out to Nicki Minaj for being a winner. For being above it all. For being the queen of rap. For being the leader. For kicking down doors. For being strong enough to win. Strong enough to win. And don't nobody care who y'all like and who you don't like. Tough titty. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.